Now, all political leadership candidates entering a TV debate naturally try to anticipate every conceivable turn of events in this most unpredictable of forums. A tricky question, a clever one-liner from an opponent, an unexpected issue. But it's a safe bet that none have probably ever foreseen what happened in tonight's Conservative leadership debate hosted by the Murdoch media empire. Talk TV's political editor Kate McCann, who was hosting, fainted halfway through the programme. She is thankfully all right, but we are told, but the shock on Liz Truss's face was clear to see, and the debate ended up being postponed. Before that, the night was notable for a distinct lack of rancour compared to previous outings, with Mr Sunak even wishing Miss Truss a happy birthday.
Yeah, so she's a year old.
Today, Rishi Sunak's team released these images to make a joke about him being the underdog. But perhaps he needed to show his softer side after being accused of mansplaining. Some said the blue-on-blue attacks and interruptions in last night's BBC TV debate were a gift to the opposition. And, right on cue, the Labour Party's new attack ad.
What is the point in the Conservative Party?
So how did Liz Truss feel about the tone of last night's debate?
Well, I feel that this is a contest that is incredibly important. It's about the future direction of Britain.
But was he mansplaining?
Look, I'm not going to criticise the other candidate in this race. I'm putting forward a positive case.
Liz Truss staying stum, but her supporters were not. This MP said 22 interruptions in 12 minutes put members off.
And there were a few who contacted me and said they were undecided but probably won't be supporting Rishi Sunak now because they found the kind of tone of the debate and the interruptions really distasteful, and one of them actually used the word arrogant.
But for others, a bit of blue on blue is necessary in politics.
When I was debating David Cameron 5 times on television, the first time this was ever done, I was quite fierce on when I thought he got things wrong. Nobody complained about that. Why? Because debate is a central piece of politics.
A central piece of politics that is in overdrive right now as the candidates arrived for the Talk TV Sun debate. It began with a deliberate change of tone. She insisted.
I want to have a fair campaign.
He said.
Well, you know what? I was going to ask Liz how she was spending her birthday, because for everyone watching, it's Liz's birthday today.
And was notably careful not to interrupt.
If we put up taxes,
they still clashed on the economy.
We're more likely to be heading to a recession.
But more politely than last night.
If we're going to borrow to do all those things, what does that actually mean?
But then, Liz Truss reacting as host Kate McCann fainted on air, causing shock in the spin room too. As the leadership hopefuls chatted to Sun readers, Talk TV apologised, saying Kate McCann was fine, but medical advice was that they shouldn't continue. Anoush Gristana, News at 10.